Hand on the game, we are not playing the same. No, we not looking to change. Hand on the wheel, they think we lacking the drive. Boy, you should stay in your lane. Foot on the gas, I do not care if I crash, long as I stick to the plan. What is the plan? I cannot lie for none of you, long as I know who I am.
Well, anyways, guys, so I got some fun stuff.
Yeah, we said schlonger.
Yeah. I haven't even been editing it out because they're still monetizing everything. YouTube giving me that sweet YouTube money.
You just can't talk about like fluids.
Stop. Okay, no, you can't even say that. Now I gotta bleep that out. Yeah, just added 10 minutes on
beverages. That's what we mean.
So today's show, guys, we are going to be talking about the Mount Rushmore of wrestlers. Okay, so everybody always has the best or even the worst.
Are we coming up with like our own Mount Rushmore?
We're just
doing yours.
What we're just doing?
We're going to do the collective 3 of Mount Rushmore.
We can't beat that because we can have different Mount Rushmores.
I guess.
I don't really know anything, so mine's going to be like weird as fuck.
And then we're going to do wrestlers.
The clown.
We're going to do wrestlers, and then we're going to do finishers. Okay, how about this? We're going to do the 3. Because everybody loves lists. YouTube. Anyways, we're going to do wrestlers. Theme songs. Oh, you know what? Entrances. We'll do entrance, not just theme songs. Entrance.
That's kind of vague because then you have like WrestleMania entrances that are like way better. Like,
all right, theme songs.
Drop from
theme songs. We'll do theme songs, and then we'll do finishers, not signatures, because that can go on forever. We don't want any of that. So, Mount Rushmore.
What's your Mount Rushmore?
So,
3 people? 4 people?
4 people.
There's 4 people. So number 4. May hurt some feelings because I don't have certain people on mine and a lot of people get mad, but number 4 is going to be Macho Man Randy Savage.
Good call.
One of the best of all time. Number 2.
What is he? No.
Number 2.
You went from 3 to 2.
Oh, well, 4. Okay, number 3.
That's not really in order.
It's not really in order, but yeah.
The next one.
Do you not know your numbers?
Oh, the next one I do, but I'm jumping around in my head.
Do we need to teach you?
I'm putting Ric Flair because Flair is the greatest of all time. I don't care what anybody says. Flair will always be the greatest of all time. He's the most. He's like the Michael Jordan of wrestling, bro. Like everybody copies the guy. Everybody. Michael Jordan does have a gambling problem. Everybody's got their vices. So I got Flair.
I don't think they're comparable. I don't think those 2 things are comparable. Let's move forward.
Not even in the slightest.
Let's move forward.
Michael Jordan's gambling got his daddy shot and murdered.
Let's move forward.
So anyways, guys, we're going to keep on going.
Moving forward. Number 2.
So I got Flair and I got Macho Man. Next in line is going to be, and this is where everybody gets all weirded out. Can't believe that this guy's on here. It's going to be the Hurricane, Shane Helms.
Okay.
When he was Hurricane, it was the most entertaining thing on TV, and he helped me through some really rough times in my life of being super freaking entertaining. Next, so that's 3. And my number 4 pick is going to be Triple H. I know I don't have Taker on there. I know I don't have The Rock. I don't have all these guys, but I'm looking at the people that moved me in when I watched like matches and stuff. And Triple H is just, I don't think he's ever had a bad match. Like to this day, he's had I don't think he's ever really had a bad match. I know Sting wasn't that great, but you got to think they're both old as shit, and he still carried that man through and still worked through that big ass bruise all up his thigh.
Yeah.
He's still wrestling.
Which is
Triple
insane.
H or Sting?
Sting. Triple H retired.
Sting is still 50.
No, he's in his 60s.
Yeah, he's in his 60s.
Yeah, he's about
He's up there.
God.
And he's still moving. He's with freaking
he's with Darby Allin right now.
And now they have a new stable. It's him and like 2 other people. Them 2 other people. It's called the Attitude.
Oh my God.
I watched it. I saw
Assholes with Attitude?
No. I can't remember.
It's like Dudes with Attitude.
Dudes with Attitude?
Yes. And it's so corny. It's great.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
he's from a different era. Okay.
That's really bad.
He's from a different
We
era.
are the dudes with Attitude. Oh my God, Sting. You probably said that shit. So proud.
He probably did. He's from a different era. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna go on my 4. Make it real quick. Not in any particular order. Taker, Austin, Rock, and for my 4th one it's tough because I like it's between freaking Macho Man and Sting. I love Randy Savage. Thought he was cool as shit when I was a kid, but I also thought Sting was cool as shit when I was a kid too.
I thought Sting was awesome.
Like
Macho
Sting was the shit.
I thought Sting was cool.
I also I like the movie Crow, so the whole face paint and everything. They just made Sting a little more.
I would put Sting on that list. Sting's in my top 10.
Sting's on my list.
I'm gonna put Randy Savage at M Morgan. Sting's the rest.
Dude, he's gone through like.
When did Randy Savage pass away? 2003?
No, 2011.
That's still the best promo ever. This motherfucker pulled out a fucking coffee creamer. And he was like,
that's why he's my favorite. That's why he's in my top. If you look at it, I picked mostly talkers.
Yeah.
Like, because I was super entertained by promos. Yes, everybody's like, why didn't you pick The Rock? I felt like The Rock wasn't overrated, but I felt like he never got to actually have a back and forth really well with somebody because he always made his jokes.
Austin feud?
Like hit.
Even Austin had a good feud.
Yeah, but Austin.
This Triple H feud?
Yeah, but if you look at Austin's writing, he would even if he was the heel, he would always have like the baby face. Like,
Well, yeah, that's because Austin has that stupid thing where he could be the heel, the crowd still loves him.
Yeah, but so does The Rock.
He's a Texas rattlesnake, man.
Yeah.
But I as a kid I loved The Rock, but as I like go and watch his promos, like I cringe a lot of times. I'm like, oh, most of his stuff is just the way he delivers it, and that's cool.
He's super cringy.
But like,
Even
no
now-
one will ever
even now
be
he's
better
still
than
super
like
cringy.
a 1980s Ric Flair promo. Like that dude like made me. I'm like, if someone doesn't beat his fucking ass, I'm gonna go there and beat his fucking ass. And then you watch him win.
The pink bowler robe and all that. Yeah.
Like, yeah, he would be
There's
dude.
multiple color robes.
Multiple
Yeah,
color
multiple.
robes.
Dude, he had a different robe on every big show.
But
Right.
did you say the same lady like makes those?
Mine will be even quicker than Kelvin or than Nicholas's.
Hey, out here saying
Government name,
names.
God damn it, how about find me? Thanks.
Out here saying government names.
Leave it out. Sorry.
It's like the one.
It was a slip up.
What cuss word did they say? I'm trying to read it. What word did he say?
We invent a new word. We're gonna invent a new
The
cuss
YouTube
word.
analysts are like, I'm trying to figure it out. We can't find out. Is that can we demonetize something? What word is that?
What is that? His mouth moved, but nothing came out. I don't know what word that is.
But even quicker
It's
than
like 2 syllables.
What year is it?
How many damn syllables does this cuss word have? But even quicker than Nicholas, I'm just gonna spit out my Rushmore right now. It's Jeff Hardy, The Rock,
Ooh, Jeff Hardy.
Steve Austin, the Texas Rattlesnake, and then Sting.
Steve.
In no particular order. It's not like
of course,
that.
it's
And
not
Hardy.
in
Hardy
order.
definitely was on there. He's on my top. Like
As
my
a black person, you have to like Jeff Hardy. It's I don't know why. I don't
know
rules.
why, but he's just
Black. We love Jeff
He's
Hardy.
the enigma, man.
We love
that
Jeff
dude.
Hardy.
Is one of the most charismatic.
No,
and he never
it's
had
for real.
to talk
Oh,
to be
no, I
charismatic.
know.
I don't know why. We just love him.
Yeah.
Remember that time? Like for a while, people said like Jeff Hardy said like 4 words on TV in like 4 years or something. He's like a word a year, and
fine.
they like made him the champion. I was like, he didn't
That's
have
fine.
to.
All he does is jump the ladder and do this little number.
Yeah. You know how many people still do that? Like in the
I still
crowd?
do it.
I do it. I'm doing swanton bombs. I'm like, let's do this.
I was gonna say, speaking of, I'll just move us into the next subject. My favorite finisher is the Swanton Bomb.
Good call. What are we doing? Top finisher or
Top 4 finishers.
Top 4.
Top
Okay,
four,
so the
Jesus
Rushmore
Christ. I
finishers.
thought it was Rushmore and like a finisher and then intro.
Nope.
No, we're doing.
All right.
You go. You started.
Clothesline from Hell. One of the fucking
I
greatest.
saw that one. Fucking
One of the greatest.
I started it.
You're still thinking.
You started at the beginning of the
Yeah.
video.
Clothesline from Hell, one of the greatest finishes of all time. Oh my God, Stone Cold Stunner, because every kid pretended to do that
100%.
shit. Figure 4 or leg lock, it doesn't matter who does it, as long as both parties are selling the shit out of it, because you got to make it
You gotta make it look painful for
painful
both parties.
from both parties.
Yeah.
And this sounds like really fucking weird, and like I know this is not like a cool thing, but like the fucking Dominator, which is what like Lashley and Farouk uses. But if you do it right, like Farouk just doesn't give a fuck where you go. Like it just looks awful. Like there's no There's no protecting yourself. Yes, kids, we know wrestling is work. Okay, we're not idiots, but you still, it's like landing on a table with a slight bend in the table.
Wrestling's totally fake, guys.
Wrestling's not real?
It's not real at all.
Oh, fuck.
Shattered
They're not slamming into real tables or little jump boards for the ring.
Oh my god. I've taken a bump in a real wrestling ring and that shit hurt so bad.
No, it didn't. Wrestling is fake. You are a liar.
I had tears in my eyes.
You are a liar.
I was like, this is not soft at all. Like, I don't know why you guys are doing this for
that one time
entertainment.
in one of our earlier videos, a fat mouth.
You're a liar and a fat mouth. And a fat mouth.
Wrestling is fake, and you have never sustained injury.
You're a liar and a fat mouth.
But Dominator, awesome. Super cool.
Okay, we're gonna go with the stunner, obviously.
Duh.
I think we're gonna have a lot of similar finishers.
Well, the stunner, every kid has done the fucking stunner.
Or the diamond cutter.
If I haven't said this enough, guys,
yeah,
I don't know
that's
shit
that's
about wrestling.
Yeah, so the stunner, shit, I forgot mine that quick. The frog splash.
Which one? Just the frog splash in general?
I was not the thing, because
Eddie?
Here's the Eddie, of course.
D'Lo had his was vicious, though.
You had a good one. I love fucking Montez from the heavens. That motherfucker gets up there, bro.
Who's better, Montez or Rob?
I feel like Montez gets higher.
Yeah, but Rob's heavier, dude.
Exactly. Montez
Rob is like...
This motherfucker's like 20 feet in the air, but he comes down because he's like up above the damn ring, man.
Yeah, but I love D'Lo's, but Eddie's just looked perfect every time.
Eddie was on top. Did he ever like fucking one up?
Yeah, it's the very first one in WWE. Remember, he broke his elbow.
See, okay, but out of all the ones he did, like he never like.
No, he didn't really fuck up, and he never really hurt an opponent. I know people used to hate Rob taking that shit from Rob. He's a heavy motherfucker.
Yes.
He's 5'10", 10 and a half, 240 pounds.
Solid as a fucking rock.
You think because he's so calm and he loves the ganja.
And I'm about to say he probably didn't feel shit.
But people used to say like Mark Henry is known when you had a match with Rob, he'd say keep your motherfucking hands up because he throw them vicious ass kicks and he'd lay them motherfuckers in and dudes be like unconscious, like really like I was out for a little bit in the corner and they're like walking me through the match like crazy shit.
My next one, the jackhammer. I love the jackhammer. The jackhammer was so cool to me. Seeing Goldberg lay motherfuckers out with that never got old. I was like, wow, how strong he is, not knowing like they're holding their hand off, holding their balance up. Like in my little kid brain, I didn't see any of that shit. I just saw this man lifting another grown ass man straight up in the air.
He's in his underwear,
and then just smack him in the damn ground. When I made characters in WWE in the WWE games, the jackhammer was always their ground finisher, and some variation was the air finisher, swanton or the frog splash or like a stronger whisper.
Is the frog splash where they're on the ropes and then they jump up high and they're like...
Yeah, they look like frogs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The frog leap.
Okay.
You like the Big Bang attack from Keith Lee or the jackhammer?
You mean the BBC, the Big Bang Catastrophe?
Yeah.
I
Big Bang Catastrophe.
how they called it that. Thank you so much, whoever. I don't know if Keith, you made that up, or if someone else.
I swear to God that's something that Xavier would have made up for him. Yeah, it's called the Big Bang Catastrophe.
It's the BBC.
Keith Lee is just fucking phenomenal. But I've never seen that until I saw him do it. I was like, that is clever as shit. I'm like, Cena could have done that. It would have looked way better than the AA, which is the stupidest move of all time.
No, it was cooler when it was called the FU because of the variation. It was like an inverted F5, which made so much more fucking sense. But they changed it to the AA because they got more family friendly. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember it was because
But to remember the way he did it first was more like a Death Valley driver, so it made sense. So he dropped you on your shoulders, so it looked like it was just brutal. But then he started doing the pancake.
Yeah.
And I think it's because Big Show. He had to start lifting those motherfucking giants up.
He was doing motherfuckers.
Yeah, he's sick. Oh, he's only 6 foot. He's fucking. Have you seen his lifting videos?
Yes. No,
Shit. Scary strong. Like they said, like Big Show said, like. He's like, even with Brock, like, he had to balance himself. With Cena, he's just like, you just fucking go limp. Because he's going to lift you no matter the fuck what. Or he's just not going to do the move. God damn.
My
myself, I know better. All you critics be acting like you know better. Blowing the smoke, but I know when the dust settles that I'm in my element. It's evident that there's levels to the game. All of those dark nights I got there.
probably be the No, the fucking ankle lock. This is fun to watch, man. Because I mean,
that's in my top 5.
Out of moves that could be the most realistic. That's the easiest one to sell because you literally can twist somebody's ankle. That shit will hurt. Like, it doesn't have to be. You don't have to like. You don't have to sell that shit. You just like literally. It hurts. You twist my fucking ankle. There you go. It's real.
You don't have to twist the whole body.
Exactly. It just I like moves. I like the figure 4 lock and the ankle lock. It's so cool to me because it's realistic. So the struggles where you're working on the leg the whole match. Like Kurt would always work on the leg, and then which is weird because he'd do the angle slam and then try to go into it sometimes.
I'll mention angle slam and
So who's doing the angle slam the Olympic slam right now? Is it still Apollo? Does Apollo still have the angle slam?
see, he's back on NXT. I haven't watched him yet.
He lost the action too.
Yeah, he did. He went to his normal back to normal. So
I'm
he's
like,
on NXT, but I haven't watched.
I don't know
NXT
why I
yet.
didn't just keep him with the Nigerian accent.
Because NXT is basically like only I'm watching NXT is for Nikki Lyons Braun Breaker's cool too because it's good to see Scott Steiner.
He sounds like he sounds like his dad. They're
It's
gonna
so
rush
funny
him.
how he's so freaking jacked and his voice is like kind of high pitched.
Yeah, it's Scott Steiner. Let me do the math. I'm sorry, that's like the worst / greatest promo of all time. Scott Steiner trying to do math on TNA.
Oh no!
Watch that shit. It's the fun. I'll show you after. It's the funniest shit to see.
Link.
We will link it in the description.
Okay,
We'll link it hard.
Big things.
Basically, just kind of following my Rushmore because again, guys, don't know shit about wrestling. I do my best to keep up. Swanton Bomb, because especially some of the like higher up ones. I mean, he damn near broke his back on like a 40-foot Swanton Bomb.
Like he's the master at that. Who knows who was impressive at that? Fucking Kevin Owens. He pulls that shit off for a big dude. Like you weigh 280?
Yeah, he's damn near 300 pounds. Well, no, he lost weight. He's 260.
Still
big dude.
That's
I
technical.
love the fact that he looks like a normal guy that we would see, and I would still be like, that guy would probably fuck everybody up at this bar. And he's Canadian, which makes it even funnier. He's supposed to be super nice.
Alright, so Swanton Bomb.
Come on.
Fuck, y'all just mentioned it. Steve Austin.
Oh, the Stone Cold Stunner?
The Stone Cold Stunner. Fucking the People's Elbow by Rock. I mean, it's a good one. Just
Oh yeah, classic. The pageantry, everything. Oh yeah, it's great.
especially when you
The dress shoes though. The dress shoes.
When he slid,
We
no,
slid.
and the one that he kicked Kane. When Kane tried to sit up, and he's in the middle, and he kicks Kane, and he still does it, and still wins the match. I was like, what? This is cornball as shit.
I was gonna say, especially in like the cornball pageantry of like old school
Attitude,
wrestling.
yeah,
when
Attitude
when
Era.
Rock was kind of in his prime.
Oh yeah.
Where the dude would just be on the ground and we all know that he's about to give him the people's elbow, but he would just start making like his like 2 or 3 minute speech, like just randomly fucking talking right before he does it. He'd be like, throw the mic.
Yeah.
Classic.
What was that, 3? My 4th one is actually gonna be, what's his name? I think it's Rafiki.
Oh,
Stink face?
Yeah, the stink face
Classic.
where he's got him in the corner and he just like, he looks at him, spreads his ass cheeks, and then fucking backs his ass up into their
pink eye.
face.
They said if
straight up pink
if
eye.
Rikishi liked you, it'd be like baby powder in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
If he didn't like you,
it'd be stank and sweat.
Like he didn't wash them britches for like
A day.
couple months.
days.
No, couple months. Dude. It's like on purpose.
Ugh.
That's
Dude,
nasty.
legend has it that McMahon took the stinky stink place.
Sure,
Oh,
I'm
sure,
he
he
did.
never.
You know who was also
He
really
was good. He
good?
didn't like him, man.
Really fucking good. It's not my Rushmore, but it would be up there. It's actually my top 10. The fucking Blue Thunder Bomb. That movie.
But no one
so
ever fucking
damn-
wins with it anymore.
It just looks cool as shit though.
I want Sammy to win with it just one day.
I'm not familiar with that.
It is like the craziest
It's
thing.
literally it's a
Spin out powerbomb.
It's a spin out powerbomb. But
John Cena does it,
looks
but,
so fucking cool.
but he sits out instead of on his stomach like John does. He sits out and it looks radder.
yeah, like what I showed you, Sami Zayn, he does it.
Sami Zayn does
it's
the
so
Blue
fun to
Thunder
watch.
one.
But it's not even a finisher. It's a signature. His finisher is a haluva kick,
Yeah.
which I feel like it should be backwards. So like haluva kick should be his signature, and the Blue Thunder Bomb should be his finisher because that is so much more of a devastating looking move than a kick in the fucking
Are
corner.
you saying haluva or hell of a?
No,
It's spelled-
haluva. They can't say hell of a
It's spelled helluva, but it's
Yeah,
pronounced
haluva. They call it the haluva kick.
Yeah,
Lord.
I want him to go to
but
AEW
so many
as
freaking people
generic.
have kick finishers. You got freaking Sheamus
Sheamus
has
has
one, Drew
one.
McIntyre has one.
Yeah, but that Claymore looks sick as fuck because he's so big.
Yeah.
And his thighs are like this fucking big, so I believe it. Like that motherfucker clears the ring with a claymore.
Yeah.
He claymored Brock Lesnar out of the Royal Rumble that one time. I was like, that's one of the best signatures of this era.
It was good stuff. But yeah, there's so many people who kick finishes. I feel like we should have like.
I agree.
What are your guys? What am I doing? What are your guys? What are your guys?
Coming on door. We'll be waiting for you.
We'll be waiting for you.
Where the kisses are hers and hers and his.
Oh, I don't
company too.
I couldn't remember the lyrics. But thank you guys for tuning in. Check out the TikTok and all the things. We come out every Tuesday and Friday. I promise you we will come out because I've been doing them. They'll be coming out. Guys,